All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Party Podcast. You are in the right place if you're in for a good time at a party. We have a special guest tonight, musical guest Billie Eilish. She has eyelashes. Jerry Seinfeld's going to do a 5-minute spot, talk about peanuts and airplanes. And last but not least, John Eric Castro and Michael Lalao in the podcast today. It's going to be a lot of good time.
I've done it. He's seen it. We're here.
We have a really good show tonight. Happy Saturday night. I don't know what they say on Saturday Night Live, but it's something like that.
And if we have time, we'll have Matt Damon.
We'll have Matt Damon. I don't know if we'll have time for Matt Damon. Welcome back to the One Star Film Podcast, the film review podcast on the Towercast Network. By Cinephiles, for Cinephiles. Ladies and gentlemen,
boys,
we have
and
gotten past the deep religious talk, somberness, and glory.
Man, what a film to jump to.
And we decided we're going to switch it up a notch and do something fun for a change.
What a pivot.
We're going to go into some party films, the aforementioned party films.
Drugs, booze, tits, all that.
That's certainly what's in this film. Party films, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting off pretty strong. Before I introduce the film, I want to introduce everybody in the room. Mr. Ricky Rodriguez. He's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He left us for a while. It was sad.
Naked.
He's
I was
back.
here the whole time. I was just hiding in the back.
That's true.
Seeing if we said anything about you.
Writing, directing perspective, Mr. Ricky Rod.
Yeah.
Ricky Tan.
Ricky Tan. No,
Tan.
T-Rick.
Oh, T-Rick.
Rick.
Mr. Austin Young. Fellow producer, editor. Make sure we're sounding good on the ones and twos.
And threes and fours.
And threes and
Oh
fours.
my goodness, more channels for your pleasure.
More channels for your listening pleasure.
5, 6, 7.
Mr. Jean-Eric Castro offering us an acting perspective and a party perspective, I think.
Yeah, I have to say, I had some flashbacks of parties like this
yeah?
for sure. 100%.
Oh,
Some
man,
fathers
that's-
parties.
Yes.
I don't know what you did, but Castro just looks
I
great
sent
today.
periodically
Thanks.
I sent
Always look
Castro
good.
pictures of him partying with my cousins who he knew 10 years before he knew me.
No
Okay?
way, really?
Yeah. Periodically, my cousin will send me a picture and be like, yo, Chet, send this to Jean, because he knows you. Send this to Jean. And I send it to him, and Castro either doesn't respond or responds like, oh, shit, dude.
Bro, it's because there was
I can
like a
vouch for that.
10-year span where I was partying a lot. Like, I'm not even joking. Not like this, but pretty close.
And shout
But
out
you'd
to-
go to
to
like
my-
house parties, right?
Yeah, in Juarez.
Yeah. Shout
Oh,
out to my
man.
cousin Freddie and Aldo. They actually listen to the podcast. They can party, man. Like they're into some shit, and they got my ass drunk at 13. Okay, and then that I just kept drinking. I have a real drinking problem. Mr. Michael Lalao, Mr. Michael Big Time Lalao,
Big time.
Big Time.
I never partied, but I can do this. Wait.
Wow. Wait, you just did the exact same thing that he did, the motion, and then this is called the spider or whatever.
You never did that?
This is called the itsy bitsy spider.
And then you tell you love her a little bit.
Yeah, and make
she's
sure
pretty, it's fine.
Make sure you tell her she's pretty as you're doing the whole.
You're
like,
telling her to come over here.
this is the come here.
I'm
last but
your
not least.
humble film servant, Carlos M. Torre, offering a writing direct perspective.
Yeah.
The humblest.
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, wear something tight.
We're some tight, yo. We're here to kick off Party Month
Woo!
with a bang, or rather an X. We're here to talk about 2012's, I forget the director's name, scroll down.
Phillips.
He produced it.
Oh, he produced it.
Nima Nourizadeh. If you
Why
know
do you have
Nima
that kind of
Nourizadeh, he basically got this gig because he directed a kick-ass commercial or set of commercials, but he also directed like American Ultra, The Gentleman. You know, he's directed episodes of that. So he's
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie stuff, yeah. So,
Making
Uh,
no
Monday.
all right.
but he came from directing music videos and TV commercials. He in fact landed the Project X gig because he directed some kick-ass commercials.
What's the last thing he did?
I think it might have been The Gentleman. Oh, the Copenhagen Test.
Oh, that's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing a couple things. So, we're going to talk about his film, produced by a party man himself, Todd Phillips, the Hangover director.
Yeah,
Project X, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about Project X, starring
Wow.
Thomas Mann, Oliver Cooper, Jonathan Daniel Brown. These dudes. We were talking about these dudes. Miles Teller makes a fucking cameo.
Dax
Yeah.
name.
Dax.
At what point of Miles Teller's career was this at?
This Bears start, I think, like probably hadn't even done.
2012. What did he do before that?
He probably did that.
Everybody's so young.
He did that that indie with the chick from Divergent. You guys remember that?
No.
Two night stand?
Is it 2 Night Stand?
He did Footloose.
Oh, wow, it was the first kind of?
It was kind of the first big. The Spectacular Now. That's the one I'm thinking about.
Oh,
The
yeah, that's a
Spectacular
good
Now.
one.
That's a pretty good film.
He did a TV
okay, 'cause I
series.
remember-
He was in a short.
Yeah, I mean, he really hit when he did Whiplash. That was really his like. Well, I guess 21 and over too.
Yeah.
Damn, he was doing a couple things.
Was the kid for this one for the short for Whiplash or no? Am I mistaken?
No, it is a different
It's
guy.
a different
I know
guy, right?
exactly
Okay,
who
okay,
you're talking about. But Thomas Mann, I will say this: Thomas Mann is one of my like favorite indie actors. Like
Oh.
when I see this guy in a film, and he has done like he did Kong, but he did Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, and that's one of my favorite films.
Wow.
Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. He's done a handful of indies where you see him in an indie and you're like, oh yeah, like this is the dude.
Dude, I really like
is the
this
dude.
guy.
He's
Yeah.
a good actor, and he's like, you know,
I think I cried with that movie.
it's kind of a funny
Wait.
story. Is another one that he's in. He plays like the dick.
No,
friend.
that's not him. That's not him.
No,
Dude,
no,
every
no.
time
It's
I-
the dick friend. It's not the main kid.
With Zach?
Yeah, with Zach Galifianakis. So like,
It's not
you
the
know,
guy with black hair.
No, it's his friend, the guy that's an asshole that like gets the girls. That's him. That's Thomas Mann. That's what I'm saying. You see him in these indies,
Yeah.
and he's kind of that dude. He's like a good actor and just pops up on these good indies. So
Wait, let
I
me
like
see him again?
I like Thomas Mann. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's
Every
okay.
time I see this film, I forget like how many people are in it.
Yeah, like that girl to
The girl from Pitch Perfect.
The girl from Pitch Perfect.
The girl
Stop
from
looking at the
Superstore.
screen.
Kirby did some shit too. Yeah. So, anyways, this film's got some stuff to it, and this cast were just like obviously they caught something special. All of these people were cast from an open casting call, by the way.
That's awesome.
Like this wasn't they had an agent and no, like
This was very much like, hey, come on in, tap dance.
we need you to be
True to form.
teenagers.
when we were doing the El Paso Film Festival, there was some programming going on. And when the programming was going on, the Lao very specifically fought for a very specific film that was selected for the El Paso Film Festival. It's called Bert.
All me.
Oliver Cooper stars in Bert, this indie that I think premiered at Tribeca or something.
Yeah.
And then we brought it over to El Paso Film
Now, what
Festival.
was special about it is that the director made it for 7,000, and in very Robert Rodriguez style,
Black
like
and white.
black and white. I think paying homage to like Clerks and
Yep.
just that true indie spirit, but just making a film with the resources he had. He knew
had
a
a couple
musician.
names. He had a couple names in there, like a couple indie dudes.
Yeah, but great film. I'm so glad that we could show it at the El Paso Film Fest last
But
year.
Oliver Cooper,
What is it called again? Burnt?
It's
Bert.
called Bert.
like
Bert.
the name Bert.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Burt
yeah.
Reynolds,
about
but
this
without
old
the Reynolds.
guy. That's,
Oh, I think you told me about
Yeah,
that.
he was
the-
raving about it.
Like pitch for it is that a like old musician reconnects with a long lost son.
Yeah. And who plays the old
Dirty Feel,
musician?
that's
There's a decent name to it.
No. He's a real like dude. He's a real.
Oh, that's
musician.
right. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
he's a
Burton
non-actor.
Berger. Burton Berger.
Yeah, Bernberger. But he's a real guy.
There's another guy in this movie who's like
Let me see the pictures up top.
got a following.
It's great. It's just
Yeah.
it's got a
Real
wonderful
grit
heart to it.
Anyways, Oliver Cooper stars in that as well. But Project X, we kind of were on agreement. We're going to start with another film, and we're going to do that film next week, and we'll explain why later. But we'll explain why then. But today
Yeah.
we're like, if we're not going to do that film, we got to kick it off with a bang. We're going to kick it off with the quintessential party film
I
of
think this
this
was-
generation, at least.
Too much of a bang. This
It's-
I saw it again. I was like, whoa, this
Gave
is
me
still...
anxiety as a
Yeah.
31-year-old man, a 31-year-old homeowner. It gave me fucking anxiety, dude. You
Yeah.
have no idea. With the dog, with the car, with the
Dude.
fucking everything, man.
I would have stopped the party once the dog went up. I was
Right.
like, yo, get out, get out.
Yeah. My dog is no house from up. Well, let's go around and do some ratings now. Who picked this one? I don't remember.
I think I did.
You think? All right. So,
We'll go Castro.
With me, you know what? I really like this film after watching it again after so many years.
are we doing the thing? Or are we just rating it as a film?
As a film.
Yeah, we're not doing the party thing.
No,
or
because
some
I feel like
special-
it's very like at that point you're just getting into like how does it rate as a niche genre, and I feel like as a niche genre, like in and of itself, I put it like up there, like it's
Hey,
one of the
big
top.
time. It's not your rating.
No, I really like this because I think it's
Don't get
one of
ahead of me,
those
big time.
one of those films that came out. Like
and
in
it made a splash.
no,
People
no, no,
were
and-
talking about
and
this thing.
That was actually happening, like parties. Because I remember I grew up with Superbad when I was still in high school,
Absolutely.
and that was like the
The party
the
film.
party
How did
film,
we not
trying to
pick
get to the
Superbad?
party.
Because we've done super bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah.
For our
I was
comedy
wondering the
month.
same thing. I was like, why didn't we start with that one?
Yeah.
But I think this one, 2012, was the same thing. Like me getting out of college, parties got a little bit bigger.
Yep, a little wilder.
Yeah, and then I just like the style of it. I think the
Yeah.
first person, the found footage kind of helps it. Like
It
makes
does.
it makes
It
it more
really
intimate.
does.
Like you're in it. Would I be wrong if I gave it a 9?
No.
I mean, I have a cousin
For a house party movie, I think it was pretty.
Well, that's my point.
Pretty
Are
epic.
we rating this on the scale of cinema or not?
Even for cinema.
Even for cinema.
I don't think I've ever seen a
Found footage party film?
high school found footage
That's
film
fair.
like this one
That's fair.
after this one.
Oh, no. I think
Which one?
this film started a thing.
Yeah.
I think like every film after, like the one that we were just talking about with Miles Teller in it. It's
21
a
and
college
over.
party film, 21 and over. That's the
But
exact
I
same
think
fucking
it
film.
came out right before this
Did
one.
it?
No, 21 and over was after.
Yeah, it was
I
right
never saw that
after.
one.
Oh, that one's fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's about this like they try to get this kid, this Asian kid, like.
Oh, you know what? I do remember that, and I thought it was like a Hangover kind of like parody. I guess
Look at this.
it's exactly the same.
Look
thing.
at the fire. Look at the crowd. Like it's the exact same.
Yeah,
I think
it came out right afterwards. Like they're
same writer actually.
But it didn't have the cast that this one had.
No.
This
But
one
my
had a
point
really
is,
good cast.
I think Project X did kind of start a little bit of a party film
For sure.
revolution. I do think so.
for
So you're at a
for
9?
the worst. Yeah, I just what is it? 14 years and it's still freaking epic.
Yeah.
I'm not grading it as rating it as a cinema. I just as a high school found footage party movie.
I don't know what I need to rate it as, but
Yeah.
I'm with that. I mean,
Cause how much could it for cinema? Like I don't know.
if we're on the cinematic scale, I'm assuming I'm next. If we're,
Actually, no, we're going to go Ricky.
all right, Ricky.
What'd y'all give it?
I give it-
Y'all, as in Castro, gave it a 9.
Barely a 9. Like it barely climbed
A
over.
soft 9, a very
Oh,
limp
I thought you
9.
meant like a burly 9. Like it's a.
Like a 9.
I'd go a little bit lower. It's fun. I mean, how much do you? I know it did kind of kick off like a lot of party films and stuff, but how much do you really need party films? Like they're
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
that's
Like
interesting.
yeah.
How much do you need them?
I'd give it generous 8. I could get an 8.3.
8.3, no, it's fine. I just
Fun, always good. But yeah, it's nothing necessary.
did you ever go to house parties like that?
Yeah, nothing like that. But yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at Rick. He looks
always
like he
fun.
still parties.
Rick went to underground drummer punk parties. That's what
That
Rick
sounds
went.
dope.
He
dude.
went to
I was that 45-year-old guy playing ping pong, chugging the
Come
beer.
on, guys.
And
we're
then on the
all
news the next day, be
cool.
like, yeah, I can't
Dude,
believe
I'll
it.
say this. I did go to like my last like party, like house party, when somebody called me, "Hey, come on, old man, shoot the ball." I was like, "Fuck, I'm that guy."
Hey, credit to you though that you decided about.
I even told the girls like, I feel so old now.
Yeah.
that was weak.
You retired before it got
I
bad.
literally left the party. It really like shocked me. I was like, I'm like 26. My
And
bad.
there's nobody better at Irish goodbyes than Castro. I can vouch
Yeah, I
for
was
that.
like,
There's
I'm out.
nobody better.
Took a
He
couple-
like faded out of existence. There was no walking.
that day I did, bro.
So what was it again?
8.3.
8-3.
It was
solid.
a fun film though.
All right.
Where you at?
Carlos.
Me?
Why are you trying to pick my direction for me?
Oh shit! All right, sorry.
Settle down, small time.
Small time and big time.
Why am I catching strays? I'm staying quiet.
The ultimate duel.
Yeah, this movie's effective. Cinematically, it's doing everything it needs to do for itself.
I
Dude,
agree.
it's one of those films that it starts from right here and then
Yeah, for sure. It's like what Roseanne pitched us at Austin. It starts here and then it's like, holy shit. I think it's doing what it needs to do for it. Like, it's very aware of what it is. It's hyper aware of what it is. And I like when films do that. I like when a film knows what it is. I like when the film knows exactly what it wants to do. And this does that. It is effective. Is it the most profound thing, the most poetic thing? No, it's not.
but compared to college movie parties or high school.
It's up there. Look, you and I mean, well, I guess all of us except for the law. No, because he's gonna get this. We grew up. We're the American Pie generation. You know what I mean? We grew up on the American Pie films, and that was the quintessential party film, right? High school fuck around and get with girls and go to parties. That was American Pie. And then it turned into like actual college party film, like Van Wilder shit.
That's when I
Lampoon.
started.
That was you.
American Pie was a little
After?
behind, yeah.
I guess it's like our generation.
Or
but
like, yeah, Will Ferrell,
old school.
old school. yeah.
Old school. So I think it's just a house party, bro. how can we not talk about House Party? I just think I think it's still doing it. I think whatever Project X kicked off, you just clicked on Life of the Party, and that's not such an old film. You know what I'm saying? I think it either created or revived the party genre.
Okay.
If the party genre stayed behind in the 90s with things like House Party and in the early 2000s with things like American Pie, I think Project X just gave it this label, this brand new label for that generation. This,
enough.
The 2012 generation. So it's effective. It's not the most cinematic thing in the world. I'm at a soft 8. I think it knows what it wants to be.
It made you laugh.
Made me laugh.
Made you
It made me nervous. It made me
reminisce,
anxious.
yeah.
It gives you the nostalgia. It's there.
Do you feel like you view it differently, like 13 years later?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a good, yeah, because him, with homeowner.
For sure, but I think more important, just like cinematically, I think I've had to learn over the years, like you know when to turn off your brain and when to enjoy something and take it for what it is. And this is what it is. And if I can turn off my brain and just sit back and have a good time at a tight 90, not even 90 minutes, 88 minutes,
Yeah, 128.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Soft 8.
It brought me back, man. It did.
Now for my rating.
Big timer.
Everybody's seen this, right?
Yeah. I think I'm sitting at probably like a 7.9, maybe an 8.
Damn, y'all need to go out more, bro.
No, I think that's what it
need
is.
to
Like
have
you said,
nostalgia.
it is what it is.
No, I
It
feel
brings
you. I
back
feel you.
nostalgia. Like through the first 2 acts of the film, it brought me back to like high school. And that's what it is. But it's fun.
Yeah, I guess to me it was just like a lot of things.
If anything, I was watching this more on the technical side, like the cinematography and stuff. Like, how do you handle that? And then
Yeah.
I start thinking of like matching cameras. And
I
posts
feel
and
you,
stuff
man.
like
Found
that.
footage is such a weird.
Yeah.
And they encouraged that multi-format. They literally gave cell phones to extras and say, shoot some shit. Literally
Smart.
passed out cell phones and was like, shoot some shit and make it look funny.
Yeah.
That was it.
You know what? Weird thought. When the guy at the end with the fire, the flamethrower.
Uh-huh.
I remember Lethal Weapon 3. Remember when he has to take off his clothes to distract him, and the other guy has to shoot him in the tank?
Flamethrower.
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
yeah, I'd go to a solid 8.
Solid 8.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, big time.
Big time rating.
What's the right answer?
Next week you'll find out why he has that nickname.
Oh, I thought you said next week you were gonna give my rating.
Brings you back times, right? This one right here.
I'm gonna go 8-1.
Oh, you partied that hard?
You know,
Hey,
I
one-
want to say I'm a little surprised. I thought everybody was going to be really low.
I mean, I initially wanted to immediately go there,
I
but
wanted-
I'm being
can this-
generous.
Ah, you guys.
My
suck.
whole thing is this the necessity for the film.
even
It's fun, but outside of the
but even
the
like
boobs and car in
logistics,
the
how the
pool,
fuck do you get all those people? Make it
we'll
work.
talk about that. We'll talk about
Like,
that.
you gotta like if not for the house party, just for the film
think,
alone.
I think
The
for the
movie set.
sake of the fact that the movie made you feel something, and I don't think there's a single person that wouldn't watch this movie and like not feel something, you know?
Nervousness.
That's good.
Because
Excitement.
I mean, in the younger generations, you just feel like, oh man, I'd want to do that. In like current generations, you're just like, oh, that looks crazy. Like nostalgia. In older generations, they're gonna be like, oh, that's completely irresponsible. Like, I don't know. There's something about the subject matter and everything that, I mean, there's other party films, but you just
Yeah.
kind of watch them and you laugh at them and all that. But this one has a very special quality, and it's very much attributed to the found footage. Them recording it in a way that feels like, oh man,
It's their story.
You know what? It also brings me back to like in high school when somebody would record a wild video or something like that, and then be like, "Yo, somebody just shared this with me," and they show it to you, and it was even more crazy because it's like something that somebody captured, like in this very
Especially back in the day,
high
yeah.
schooly
Yeah.
like
Look,
documentary stuff.
We're about to get into like a pretty damn good collection of party films in the next few weeks. And I think one of the
Prove it.
questions we have to ask ourselves, I mean, we're going to cover Dazed and Confused, Wedding Crashers,
BFest.
Beer Fest. And the thing to ask, the thing I
got
tend to
the
ask
keg.
myself when it
Running.
comes to films like these, when typically a film like this has an agenda, it has a plot. It's a very plot heavy film.
Identity.
I don't know that Project X, similar to like Superbad, there is a plot. The plot is we
For them
have
to be cool.
for them to be cool, for them to get laid, for them to whatever the plot is, whatever the the intention is. What is their want? I feel like the Project X, the plot is set up, and just like any other Wild Party film, like Superbad, you start following these characters and start learning more about them. And this is very much a coming of age film, and it's very much these characters being like, "Who are you going to become after this phase?" Because the way you're responding to these crazy situations now tells me a lot about who you are. You know how Costa ends up being the fucking celebrity personality, telling but Cub ends up doing some shit, getting charged for doing shit he never would have done. I mean, it's pretty cool to see a film fall apart. Let's just put it that way. I like that. I like that the conventional plot of a party film isn't really being followed. The plot is going above and beyond what you think it's going to go. It's not just about him losing the girl at the party. It's about the fucking house being on fire.
Right.
And then the characters, it's about how they navigate the emotional context, but also like the fucking house is on fire. How do they navigate that?
That's why I kind of like the ending with the dad.
Yeah.
It was kind of not a approval from the dad, but it was like, oh wow, you did something out of your
status quo.
which was he was obviously mad that he's gonna have to pay for all this, but he was like, holy shit.
I think it's because the dad, that line, it wouldn't have. I think it would have been a little forced if it wasn't for that line of dialogue that he says earlier, which is just that he's having a conversation with like
the
his
mom.
wife. Yeah, and he's like, let's just be honest, he's a loser.
fucking loser.
And like I think,
Oh, wow,
I think using
yeah.
that piece of dialogue,
I forgot about that.
It's like
great setup.
even his family looks at him like.
He's not capable of
yeah,
this.
let him have the car and let him have some friends over because he can't do anything.
He's
like
gonna
poor,
they'll break
poor
a vase.
bastard, you
Yeah.
know.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
They'll break a vase and it'll be fine. But the funky part about that too is like I like that this character is set like you're not seeing him like the title card at the end wasn't he goes on to college and becomes like the title card at the end is he got charged with like disturbing the peace and inciting a riot, like shit that he'll never
Felony.
live down.
Yeah, it's a felony.
And not in the dick way, not like he fucked up his life in a way that, like, I think Louis C.K. has this great bit about his two daughters. He has this great bit about how, like, the older daughter is like, I'm proud of her, and I know when I send her out into the world,
yeah,
she'll be okay because she'll beat some motherfucker in the face before, like, she ever gets disrespected. I think a parent gets to that point, right? Like, even if you fuck up, at least I know you'll be okay. Like, at least I know you're capable of some shit in this world. And I think that's where the dad stands. I think the dad is just like, all right, this is shitty, and we're going to have to pay through the nose, but at least I don't got to worry about you anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, that's why they don't bring the mom out, because the mom's just like
Still crying.
It's still crying and disappointed, and like you just ruined your chances for college, and how are you gonna like move forward, and the family's gonna be bankrupt. But the dad's like, like his thing was like, I didn't even think my kid was ever gonna do anything. Like he's just gonna be a good noodle that gets good grades and then goes to college and works a desk job, and I guess I'm proud that that's what he did, But
just overhearing him say like, oh, he's just a loser.
yeah, like that's like big because even the parents like there's another film that came out, The Babysitter. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Jonah Hill?
The Jonah Hill thing?
No. It's
The
this
slasher one?
The slasher
the
one?
slasher one.
Got
Yeah.
it. Yep.
And
Yep.
in that one, the parents are like trying to take care of like the kid.
McG.
Yeah, they're trying to take care of the kid as much as possible because they're like, well, we don't think he can do a lot, but we're proud of him and we're like there for him. So the parents come across a lot more respectful. That
Yeah.
when he gets into stuff, then it's just the parents being disappointed.
Fellow alumni of the pod, Shane Herbert DP'd
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Shane Herbert DP'd this.
But that's the thing. It's like when you get that context, then you see that the parents being almost like the villains at the
Yeah.
very end because it's like, wow, I can't believe you screwed up your life. But here it's almost like, well, I just didn't think you could do a lot, and there's a redemption at the end of it all.
There's another film that does that. Takes it a step further. It's the Jennifer Lawrence one where they hire her to like.
Oh,
I
forget the name of the
jerked off
film.
to that one for sure. No, yeah, where it's him and his mom, her and her mom.
No, well,
stepmom?
yeah, she like lives with her mom or whatever. But
They con.
the dad, it's Ferris Bueller. Fucking Ferris Bueller's the dad of the kid, and he's like, we're gonna hire you to like make my son cool, like date my son, and
Oh,
get
no,
him
I'm thinking of another one.
because he's going to college, and we gotta fucking.
Isn't that the Sex and the City one? The Failure to Launch? Or something?
No, well,
fairly
that too,
new.
It's that kind of thing. But
no hard feelings.
no hard feelings, where it's like this kid, and he's going to be a loser in college, and we can't have that. So this is his senior year, and I need you to like get him laid. And
It's kind of like Failure to Launch as well,
yeah,
too.
yeah,
forgot
but Feather
about
to
this
Launch,
one.
it's Matthew McConaughey being a 30-year-old
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
man. Anyways, but yeah, no, there is that sense of like, are the parents the villain for judging their kid this way?
Yeah.
And there is a redemption factor here.
Do you feel like I think it goes into my score, but a big reason why I can say this doesn't get a higher rating
Yeah.
is that if you separate the movie from its cool visuals and just get down to the story,
Okay.
it has very simplistic beats.
Oh yeah,
It has the most simple beats of all time. It's like invite everybody to party, and all the beats happen basically when the friends reunite and they have like micro dialogues or like, oh, talks to the girl and it's like, yeah, like you're still like not cool, and here's your birthday gift, and then they make out, and then like later on she comes back and it's like, oh, I can't believe you cheated, and then it's like comes back again. It's like, hey, I'm really sorry. And it's like if you separate all the cool factors and all that kind of stuff, you just get these very simple beat points, and I think that's where it's not.
So you're telling me you could write something better than this?
I think story-wise,
Just like,
I think what's impressive about this film, I want to talk about this because I think what the glue that holds this thing together,
is production.
it's 30% production, but I really think that this film is outstandingly cohesive.
Yeah.
And I think on the editing front, that must be a fucking challenge. To like, for instance, we just saw the shot of the girl that the hot girl, right? That he's trying to get laid with,
Yeah.
and she's like, "No, I'm leaving. I'm not having a good time." And I was looking at that shot. I'm like, well, they obviously shot that with the Arri or whatever they're shooting on, but it still feels like found footage. It's not. This whole film isn't shot on DV. It's shot on the cine camera. Okay.
Yeah.
But everything feels cohesive to a T. They went from the closet shot in the bedroom to, oh, it's a security camera from the kid, and we got
Yeah.
that footage, and we got the footage from the cell phone, and she appears for 3 seconds, and those 3 seconds tell me that she's not having a good time. Like, that, the cohesiveness in this film is very impressive. I think production is obviously a massive factor, but the editor must have been like...
I wonder how much footage they had to scroll through.
You know what? Another thing that I liked about this film is that kind of like sequels and, you know, the third part, you're always trying to up each other.
Yeah.
I think this one did it beautifully
Within the film.
It wasn't like
Every
over,
beat.
Like, yeah, it wasn't like, oh, that's unbelievable. It was like, oh shit, it's kind of leveling out. It's level. I think that was pretty cool.
It was pretty good. And I think while we're on the topic, the production, right? In my head, right? When I first saw this film, I think, you know, knowing virtually nothing about filmmaking at the time.
Be honest, how many of you thought this was real when you watched it?
Not
when I was a
real, but
kid, maybe.
it felt like, holy shit, like, hey, this film was based on an actual event. Okay,
Yeah.
this big
Really?
party in Australia.
Yeah.
That fucking, the dude burnt his house down, like the same shit. Okay. And B, I feel so stupid now as a filmmaker because this is a soundstage. This is a backlot. This is a built neighborhood, okay?
You can tell. Like,
Can you? Not
well,
really.
not tell, but you can see why they would do it. Like,
Well, yeah, like because then we can destroy the set and
Exactly.
then it'll be fine. But it feels that real that
Yeah.
it could have been a neighborhood in USA anywhere USA, and it would have been.
before you forget, you
You
had
know.
something to say on this part.
Oh, it's
When he walks.
It's when Costa talks to what's the other friend's name?
JB.
JB.
JB, and they're
they're
walking
walking.
away, and then he kind of like pats him on the head,
On
but
the
it's
football
almost
field.
like I'm pretty sure you wanted to allude to like their friendship, right? Like that's like Costa's whole thing.
Kind
or-
of. What I wanted to allude to is that a lot of these party friendship films, including the one we're covering next week, they end on a football field.
I was about to say that. I was like, yeah, that's Dazed and Confused right there.
And I wondered how many of those end on the football field.
I was thinking the same.
Oh, they
thing.
probably did like as an homage or something.
Maybe
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like Breakfast
100%.
Club. Breakfast Club ends on a fucking football field.
Yeah.
Like there's a thing here. I don't know. There might be something.
You know
to
what I
this.
think it is?
Yeah.
I think it's that nostalgic like empty football field.
school.
Like you and your friends are able to escape there, and you're just sitting outside. I
But
think
where do we get that from? Dazed and Confused. That's kind of one.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dazed and Confused is definitely one of them, or the main one.
God.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just in my filmmaker brain, I'm like, of course it's a fucking backlot, you moron. Like, of course they built this set. But
I didn't think that.
It's one of those things. Like it feels so real. It feels like it could have been a doc to an extent. And it is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive to just get that many people and that good of footage.
What was the budget on it?
I don't know. That part I don't know,
$200.
but I mean,
Jeez, I wouldn't even know.
200,
it's
and
a
they told every
studio
extra to bring
film.
a
It
keg.
had a studio budget. Obviously, look at all the production value there is to this thing.
It's crazy because we're seeing like the behind the scenes right now, and I'm seeing like,
Hold on.
huh?
Rick's like looking up stuff on the film, and one of the things that comes up says that one of the many antics that they found was that like a lot of women were caught urinating.
No. Okay, so
something
there's
like
a
that.
big rumor.
Well, yeah,
There's
it's a whole party. They
Hold
have to
on.
pee.
There's a big rumor of the one shot we get of the girl urinating behind the car.
Oh,
That, again, extras were encouraged to go fuck off and film whatever funny thing. There's a big rumor going around that this chick was, like, actually peeing, and
Drunk?
this wasn't part, like
really drunk and then peeing.
no, just, like, we're on set for 12 hours, and I got to pee, and there's no bathrooms around here. And the production was, like, worried. Like, they were all like, what do you mean? Like, is this real? Like, can we use this footage? Because if she's, like, thinks we're invading her privacy, there was a whole controversy behind that one
I could
shot.
see that, yeah.
And no, it turned out to be, like, one of the extras shot a funny, oh, that'd be funny, go pee behind a bush, because that's what we do at parties.
Yeah.
It turned out to be, like, one of the things that
Stage?
determined that was, like, yeah, stage.
Popping squat.
She's at, well, I don't know, but she's laughing. She's being like, go away, very playfully. She's not being like, dude, what the fuck? And so, it was staged. Definitely staged.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean, we saw.
I was gonna say, like,
titties in the pool.
you watch the movie, and there were some shots where I could tell, like, okay, they're in like really good lighting here. Like, even though it feels very like at home, like just kind of like raw lighting, it looks good. But it seemed like the behind the scenes, it seemed like Video Village and like the Ari lights and everything.
It's a
like that.
set,
Yeah, and I don't know. It fooled
It's
me.
cool,
At least
man.
while you're
It's-
watching it, like it fools you for a little bit.
It's an epic.
and
set,
I think that's the difference. Okay, I think that's the difference between, hey, we're going into these things with a plan. It'll
Yeah.
feel like we're not. As opposed to the
It'll
kids
feel like
who
it
are
just
like,
gets out of
nah,
control."
we're just getting a bunch of people
Yeah.
together and it'll be fine and we'll shoot on my
True,
dad's
true.
TV camera for the style. And it's like, do you understand how much production goes into
Yeah.
for something like this to work?
to
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
And then, like, you wonder why kids
Look
are
nice.
blowing up their cars, shooting indie films and shit. Like, no, you could. They had a studio budget. Relax. It's not just about, there was some production value to this.
Well, I asked you, like, did they go through any like hardships during production? And you said, oh, like,
They went through hardships. They didn't know if this thing was gonna bank, and it made its money. It's made its budget back in the first weekend and then some. Because there's no star actors. There's no, like, they were just really wanting to do something fun and
That is true, there's
and
no-
grounded. On the actual production front, there was I didn't read about any moments that were like, holy shit. There was stuff like the girl who takes her top off, the hot chick that Thomas is trying to get with. That was her first nude scene, so she was like, nervous and didn't know how to go about it, and then
She didn't seem nervous.
ultimately was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it.
By the way, the budget was $12 million, and they made 21 opening weekend.
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, I don't remember.
Were they
there
under
being-
18? The
No,
actors?
none of them.
No. Come on, bro.
Nobody in the making of this
It's
film was
okay
under
that
18.
you don't have to feel awkward watching this film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying because I know that like with Superbad, there's that whole thing of like when they're under 18, they can still do those scenes, but then the
Like
parents are like
Fogel.
right there.
Yeah. The girl with
Yeah.
the thong. She
Yeah.
was underage.
Fogel was underage.
I heard that the other girl when the sex scene, like, is it in?
Oh, she was
The mom was right there.
So was Fogel's
So
mom.
was Fogel's.
Oh shit! So that might be
And
confusing.
then
I might be
he
confusing.
also talks about how him
No
and
way,
his
the
mom,
fuck-
him and his
Fogel
mom
was not
never talk
18?
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Like
had to talk
they
about it.
avoid it as much as they can because it was just awkward.
No, but there's in the IMDb thing, there's a thing that says like everybody and their mother were over 18 for the making of this film. Like,
Yeah. I could have.
Yeah. No, but I don't think they went through anything crazy production wise. I think it was a controlled environment and they knew what they were doing. Again,
Wow, props to them.
yeah, I didn't read of any like mishaps on set or that this caught on fire in this person. What
know
I
what?
did hear is this.
Yeah.
That you guys might get a kick out of this because of the generation we're currently living in. Dax Flame. Dax Flame was the 16th most popular YouTuber at the time of making this film. And then he made this film, tried acting for a bit, kind of fell off, and supposedly, according to IMDb, he's working at some sushi restaurant in LA now.
Dude, he's an awkward guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his videos?
Oh yeah. Look,
I don't think he's funny.
you don't
No,
think he's funny?
his comedic like beats
Who?
and stuff that he tries to do is just so like,
Dax.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
He's the kid who is the cameraman for the movie.
Oh,
Like
I
that
never-
was character.
At the time, this was like YouTube era, right? YouTube's blown up. He was the
Vine and all that
16th
stuff, yeah.
most famous YouTuber. Like he made money off of YouTube alone.
Kind of looks like I've seen
Dude,
some.
like
I've
his
seen
comedic,
him
Now it's
recently.
Texas.
dude,
I've
his comedic
seen-
beats are very like. So I went to the store,
awkward.
I tripped and I fell.
He's the one from 21 Jump Street that.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
why I remember.
Nerds,
That's
that
why I
kinda-
remember him. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, I've seen this guy.
He's the guy with Channing Tatum
Yeah.
in the Science Club or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
God. Does he actually
I-
work at a sushi restaurant?
I saw
Well,
him
according to
on.
IMDb, I don't know.
I think I saw him on the Nelk podcast, and he was
Yeah.
just very like.
You know what?
Like
I'm
that.
weird.
I've seen him.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
reading
credit
here?
to him. He's funnier than me probably, but
You think he's
No,
funny, Rick?
he's not. Really.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that they had
Still
like, during
acting.
production was the audio. Since it was a lot of people, a lot
The
of noise.
audio.
Yeah, they're saying that it had like.
I noticed that in one of the shots or one of the like the cut the what were we calling them,
It
the
was
floating
ADR.
heads. I don't know if it was
Yeah,
ADR, but
I saw a couple
I
of those.
noticed party noise going mute and then just the voice popping up.
Not just when he goes into the room, right? 'Cause
No,
that
no,
makes
just
sense.
like in like
Oh yeah.
I think it might have been when the girl's like, oh, I'm not having fun, I'm leaving. I think her voice was like soloed, like it wasn't.
I did catch a couple of those.
So yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I could see
would
that
make
too.
sense.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean this film's fun. It's super fun. I hadn't seen it in a long time.
I don't know if
and
it's that.
still held up. It's mad fun.
But I don't know if it's because I haven't seen it in 10 days.
it's-
10 days.
No,
in 10
no.
days.
Damn,
But
you
that's
watching this
where,
shit?
like I said, it holds up because it still makes you feel something.
Sure,
There's
sure.
something about it in the it's in the filmmaking, the found footage styling with the plot that again is cohesive. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, every single segment they go through, you're writing it with them, and I mean there's
There's
some
a
films,
narrative structure.
Yeah.
There is a very
and there's some films that I feel like you'll watch that you're going through it and you don't believe any of it. You're not engaged with any of
Yeah.
it. You don't look at the main character and think like, "Fuck, he's going through a rough time." Like you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, cool."
they
Like,
fall apart in the storytelling.
yeah,
And then you're kind of just having a good time, so you don't care.
yeah,
Like Superbad doesn't fall apart in the storytelling.
exactly.
It's fun. It's great, but it's clever. It's written well. It's
Hangover.
Hangover.
House Party.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Can you guys think of a party film that's a good example that just like, well, it's shit, but it's fun? A party film. There's dozens of them. I'm
Well, I
positive.
mean the later American Pies.
Well, yeah, but you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go with the original. Yeah.
No, but we were talking.
yeah,
about,
like Beta House or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
The party.
yeah.
What is the party?
Party films.
I don't know this one.
I don't know this one either.
No, but I think also like Project X, like it was one of those that just had such an impact on our generation, at least.
For
Exactly.
sure.
Oh
Like
no,
I
and then-
remember, like when I was in high school, this came out. I want to say junior year.
Yeah, we graduated 13. So
Yeah, so it came out like junior. That's everything everybody was talking about. Everybody was trying to throw
For sure.
Project X parties and.
And it was like
Yeah.
kind of the naughty film, right? Like if we couldn't go see it in the
Dude,
theaters.
I remember this girl I was friends with in high school. She was like, I took my brother to see it. I had to take him out because there was so many. Like, movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was.
You know what's crazy too? They're saying that I guess teenagers or people are drinking less now. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. I read that. Like that's why bars are like closing and shit. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like teenagers just don't like not
Subtle.
just teenagers, but like people don't go out to bars. People don't like this
Yeah.
is that generation.
Like millennials are the last drunks almost.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I'm trying to keep it alive as much as I can, guys, but I can't do it alone.
there was a sequel that was discussed for Project X. Okay. And you guys want to know the plot?
Yes. I'm trying to think what would be the
One
plot.
of the ideas that was succeeding, that was thrown around, was that this crew was hired by a Russian to throw a party for Vladimir Putin. or like a subordinate or a cousin or something of Vladimir Putin.
Like they heard it and they were like, "Oh,
That's
we need
too
you."
over
we
the
need
top.
those guys
That's too over
to
the top.
make our party. And then look what happened with the machine with Bert Kreischer.
That was a horrible film, dude.
Really, it was bad.
It was fine. It was exactly. It was. It takes a weird left turn.
Yeah.
It's whatever. His story is more entertaining than the film is. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's the story that he
Like
got
the
famous
real
for.
story that he
Yeah,
lived.
I've heard.
That which wasn't.
I don't
Wasn't
think
Bert
Bert's funny.
Kreischer the basis of Van Wilder?
Nah.
Van Wilder's based on Bert Kreischer.
Yeah,
No
supposedly.
bullshit.
Nah,
on his Russian story. Yeah, no
But
bullshit.
Van
Look
Wilder
this up.
was 90s.
Yeah, that happened to Bert Kreischer when he was in college.
What, you're telling me Bert Kreischer was in college for like 8 years?
But how would
I mean, yeah, possibly. Look at that motherfucker. No, genuinely though, Van Wilder's based on Bert Kreischer. You could find this shit on the internet. He sold his life rights to National Lampoon.
What the fuck?
Yes, no bullshit.
I just know that he got discovered by Will Smith out of all
What?
people.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
The fuck?
But
Did you know-
Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, Will Smith.
The Two Bears.
By the way, the legacy of this thing also lives on. That have you seen that at like clubs and bars, they host this event. They call it the Project X party, where basically they
I
like
doubt it. I
promise
doubt
that
that
they're
it's
going to
Bert's.
like have exactly like
My bad.
He says it. Like he's the one that says this story.
But it's because
No, yeah, in the party era, it still very much has a legacy.
yeah,
I also think it was kind of genius to put Pursuit of Happiness in this film, and how that song was blowing the fuck up, and that was the party song of that year.
That one and Heads Will Roll.
Yeah, and then
Oh yeah.
you know it became the theme song of the fucking Project X.
Anytime I still hear Pursuit of Happiness, I think of the
You think of Project X? Yeah. Project X, ladies and gentlemen.
That was fun.
It was.
Yeah.
I know it was a shorter episode,
I
but
didn't
I think
see any Jesus in there.
when these guys say fun, it wasn't good.
No, it
No,
was,
there-
we
there's
had
a
great
difference,
time.
though. There's a
yeah, there's
difference.
a
Check
difference
the episodes.
between.
That's exactly what they say. When we say
ranking
fun,
fun films, it's
nah, it's an epic film.
because it puts you there, like no matter
Yeah.
where it is. You know,
I
you're one
went
of
to
the
parties
kids
like
there.
that, and it's just
It's the Blair Witch Project of
it's
party
crazy
movies.
Like that.
Castro, I'll tell you
Yeah.
this. I don't think I could like do a film like Project X. Like
It must
producing
be
or
a
editing.
logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
This fucking film.
for sure, dude. No,
But,
There is some merit
too-
behind it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Like, kudos to these producers, ads, fucking.
because if you had
extra
like
wranglers.
200
I wonder
extras,
how many like
there's probably like
second
one or two that
they
are
had to
crazy. or
wrangle all
something.
the extras.
Oh, by the way, in the scope of the film, he said 1,500, 2,000 people. There were 200 extras.
200 extras.
So
I figured that.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
God, I mean, you know.
There's one guy that's gonna be crazy with
Yeah,
drugs
no,
in there.
I mean,
Hanks,
well, we just dealt with
this fucking Hanks just running around Project X.
screaming. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I imagine. Is just the 80s trying to wrangle all those.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like all
Yeah.
it is that you.
Why are
just
you
have,
so surprised, Rick? What the fuck are you thinking right now?
I thought it was real party, real people die.
You went back to like his high school days. He's like, I wonder how that chick's doing. I left her in the oven or whatever.
Did you leave a midget? Oh, did you leave a little person in
I
the
know,
oven?
yeah.
They say it in the movie. We can say it.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead. I give you the pass.
You bleep
I
yourself.
know a little person. They're cool with it.
That
I don't even know.
I
What
do.
Socially acceptable.
I do. He's
Project
my neighbor.
X,
He's
ladies and
3.
gentlemen.
He's my neighbor.
Next week.
Next week, we continue Party Month. We're going to talk about Richard Linklater's, the great Texas-based Richard Linklater's Dazed and Confused.
And we'll have some stories to tell you.
We're going to have
Talk
some
about
cool stories
classic
to
of
tell you about
classics.
Dazed and Confused.
Never seen it.
All right.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so cool.
Give me the paddle. I'm gonna.
Oh, this is going to be so
Dude,
good.
his role in that is, oh my God.
Oh, it's going to be so great.
The guy on the left is my favorite.
He's fun. He's fun.
he's just
Fun
a
fact,
fucking-
they're doing some 90s. I shouldn't reveal this yet.
What's the classic quote? I always want to say, but I forget.
Kazan.
It's like
That's what I
I
love
keep
about
getting.
her.
That's
but-
what I like about high school girls. As I get older, they stay the same age. I almost love the other line that he says more when they're in the burger spot and he's like, all right, we're going to go out to the Moon Tower for a party. I don't know what you're doing with the two losers. We'll figure that out later. But right now, it's pitch perfect.
Yeah.
McConaughey,
He's
man.
got a
Wasn't this
rhythm to him.
McConaughey's first role?
This was his first role when he was discovered as a waiter, dude,
Yeah.
by the producer of the film and said, hey, come audition tomorrow. Fucking, like, it was wild how he got cast for this. But we'll talk about that
Yeah,
next week.
next week we'll talk about all right.
And then after that, we'll continue it with, I think, Wedding Crashers.
I thought it was Beer Fest.
Or
It
Beer
is Beer
Fest.
Fest,
It's
isn't
Beer
it?
Fest and Wedding Crashers.
That's it.
Yeah,
Randy,
because
what-
we were supposed to start with Dazed and Confused, but
Yeah.
you'll find out next week
We
where
have
we
something
swapped
for
it.
y'all.
Could be a good month.
That's gonna be a good month. I
Yeah.
watched the whole video today about Wedding Crashers that I'm excited to like talk to you guys about. The making of that movie
Motorboating
was
son of a bitch.
fucking insane, dude.
Never seen it.
Wait, are you joking?
He's not joking.
Wow.
All right, we're
Have
gonna
you
get into
lived?
some shit.
Are they built for speed or for?
You
motorboat
motorboat son of a bitch. You.
What's wrong with
What's
me?
wrong,
What's wrong with you?
Grandpapa? What's wrong, Grandpapa?
What's wrong,
Oh.
Grandpapa?
I've seen that one.
I'm going to my room to do gay things.
All right. Project X.
Thank you for joining in for the Watch Our Film podcast. Tune in next week. We'll see you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night, everybody.
We
Love you
ran out
guys.
of time. We'll have Damon next week.
We'll have Matt Damon next week. Yeah.
Ah.